Yes. So I read The Pale Horse. Of the Masonic dictionary I found just grime. I'm always aware that it means nothing, of course, to talk about it all the time, when this is my world anymore, not knowing what is really in store. And they will strike in my century. Will they make us so paranoid of their new world conspiracy that we created ourselves? Talking about mind control devices, when some could be our own thoughts. Mind control. Not looking for the science in ourselves, and the math connected to the DNA carbon dots. Clubbing a mass amount of numbers, conversing with these dumb and dumbers. Listen to these Mason men tell you their plan. They smile in your face, but while they snitch on their own plan. Building this world in the seed and lies, molding this race. On civilians who suck up what they're told, or find on the best sellers list, a damn disgrace. World's pure things which brings upon gold. Is it 100% or full? Filter out what I say, but think about the questions. What I write are not just poems, to me they're lessons. You were nothing to them, nothing, powerless. Has struck harder than religious opinion. When the truth comes to us, it is clouded by our prejudices and preconceptions, along with the bells of secrecy. Our dreams are reality while they last, thinking that man is supreme over institutions, not they over him. Some call it order. The well-being of their order is their first great law, so they cause disorder. We are sacrificial lambs and the earth is their altar. You're being misled consciously because you're being controlled subconsciously. Have you ever had a thought but also thought, that can't be my thought? I would never think like that. Question everything. Question everything. All that we see is illusion. All thoughts you have are perceived as your own. Defend your mind in psychological welfare. Project Moonraker. Project Moonscan. Read about EEGs. Cancel AT&T. Be paranoid of the eternal pagan psychodrama. Be afraid. Face the truth. Tell y'all a little story. Wanna heard about it? There were thoughts of gold, alchemic deceits. European thieves in prisons were told of paradise retreats. Knowledge in Timbuktu, although they had no understanding. Scythians and Kazarites, a few disbanding. Traveling the Pacific, lost with a question mark. No maps to be specific on this question which they were to embark. West Africa first. Western Hemisphere dying of thirst. Makes it more clear. Flash to AD 1776. 10% pledge. With psychological tricks they attained our knowledge. Warped wickedly righteous ways. Had sex with little boys. Called them porters. made the Middle East, as well as all the other borders. And that was just the beginning, That was just the beginning. Devastating dots of deception drown in my diseased and desolate interior, transcending thoughts of a torturing transmitter, trickling triumphantly into a typhoonous gown, causing casualties, creating vicious voids, finally verifying volume-induced variables, protruding from a brainstem between thighs, manic depressive working ladies, sex-seducing savages secreting, corroding chromosomes of creators, elementally evaporating everything. The world's future's doomed, food and wire depleted, watching the day turn to gloom, then fools finally succeed. While dodo dingbats are stripping diseases, erections erasing, externally exterminating, time to terminate tricks, our stereotypes manifesting. Awakening, I found my clan member had made a deal with a rival, and I was brought to their village, welcomed with open arms, taught the rituals, traditions, ate what they consumed, and finally married into their tribe, helping birth the most beautiful seeds and the most beautiful loving wife, my counterpart, growing crops on my own land and giving a hand to those who needed my stream. 5 years later, my former clan made another deal with the white man, just to do some mining for what they call steel. They didn't mind. After all, there was plenty in the mountains, and they thought they were strong enough to withstand it. Then the earthquakes began. For miles people ran. The mountains began to erupt hot ashes that burned my baby's skin. My wife buried to death. As I took my last breath looking for my brethren, I cried, not for me, for this wicked man. For my tribe Chauctau, not American Indian. born an eternity ago, awakened by the sun. Vitamin D and rich elements quenched my skin, and that was when our life was begun. When we were all wise kin, knew we were stars as well. Kemetic metaphysics. With every fallen star, one of us dies, but with every new star, one is born. Build, destroy, brings forth born, while in physical form, symbolizing all existence. Sun disk the true norm. Every soul is elegance, like the bright coursing rays of light, bathing the shell. Nectar, nature, the opposite of hell. Now alive in 98, I'm not seeing much heaven, just gloominess. Another year of all God complexed, all dogs solely eclipsed. Don't be blinded, move Dinah. The Babylonian moon goddess have her binded. Ra. Rip off the lies and show her naked truth. Either make a note of it or write it in the scriptures. Now I must do my haynu so that the sun can shine tomorrow. As I eradicate your pedigree, annul, begin decomposition of ancestry, untranquilizing my brother's law, anointed I be bushy. My memories are proverb, have to stop smoking herb for a month, bomb is brittle, until I grow my own like a Masonic riddle. White horse unknown, so buoyantly floating light bringer illuminated fight. In a committee of 300, Senate meeting is on CNN at 10, and you think that you're your friend? There are blocked them mentally castrated. Time for you to fall, lost your ball, as you masturbated, nutted in their face, damn disgrace. You little brat, clean your drawers. What was the cause? What was it? Most of it all. Fucking up, y'all fucking up. Y'all really fucking up. Just to let you know. Excuse my language. Go back to sleep. It's all just a dream. Masonic scriptures being written on the front page. New York Times starting mediocre fright, bringing the slaves into a rage. Illuminati shine bright, cave dwelling mentality coming to surface. 85's wondering but they deserve this, as out goes their uneternal light. Aliens taking over with might, blinding sight, destroying all beings living unnatural. Deceivers smiling, looking casual. Destruction is overwhelming, singeing flames of evil burning. The devil's paying for his head. Tables are turning. When the day comes, you will realize what you saw was fake, and your whole soul they will take, terrorizing you at the stake. Your self-esteem, there is none. There is none. There is none. Your self-respect, it's all done. And then you will realize that you weren't the one. What am I? I be a universal traveler, false truth unraveler, breaking down the schemes of the rulers of hell, while riding the 40L with limited stops, giving props to the brothers on the vomit-stained seats, my machete on my side in case of a hassle, because there's always havoc on the physical plane. I use my cosmic law to maintain. Plus I get lifted before entering the train, slinging my canteen over my back shoulder, feeling myself getting older by the minute. Gray hairs, blood clots, bruises and blemishes, breath stinking of fishes, arthritis, callous written feet, yet head bobbing to a jazz beat or hip hop lyrics, smoking a spirit with $3 in my pocket. I buy some batteries and a mocha with whipped cream. That is what I am. That is what I am. Bye bye. 3 years ago, I found a penny on the ground, it foretold my future so. When nobody was around, I said to the man, do you know that I will rule this land? He started laughing as he thought it was funny. 2 years later I died, resurrected stronger, he cried. Scared that I know no longer, using my lungs to fuel thoughts blown, just starting to find I alone. Save my words for this important game. Things that need to be said, like how you're being bred until your shell is dead. Power is domicile. Meanwhile, English prospers, unable to clothe the vibe, watching it from black helicopters. Smile. Satanic scriptures being written, 777 the next pattern, inscribed into hemp paper. Aleister Crowley was a teacher, demon manifest in flesh. When his books are read, they cause evil behavior. Society warped thinking Matrius Lord, some call him a savior, with his own webpage, www.newage.com, lulling you to sleep until they drop the bomb. If I remain calm, you people have no power, but speak upon things too strong. Knowledge others not completed. Why would they cower at some fool rhyming when they're handling their own business? More power, each year evolving, while we are revolving around the same axis, freezing at boiling point, close to breaking down. Master that which you read, sift through and overpower opinions through lies through truth, and gain understanding of it all. soak it up. Filter through everything. Master the scroll. Some people suck you dry. I began to perspire. He rises psychological, facing fear and desire. She's the one for my dreams, illogical. Have to speak, body so unique, fresh as fucking deceit. Is it real? The devil comes in the most beautiful garbs. Maybe I should conceal what I feel, or reveal my erection, protruding from my pants. She's perfection, face throwing me mental scan chance. Saw me, walking towards this physical being. Oh damn, but yet I feel that I should be fleeing, stuck. Her lips are blood red, taking 2 steps back with dread, heart palpitating. As fangs pierce the skin of my neck, my eyes begin dilating, and I'm put into eternal check. Many bloodsuckers. This is only one. I found the mystery, these things shall be. A loftier race than ever the world has known shall rise, with flames of freedom in their souls and knowledge in their eyes. Nothing is more permanent than change. Discover the true secrets of Pythagoras, his math is strange. It demagmatizes us. I reveal truly the wisdom of the lesser and greater mysteries considered lost at all cost. Everyday pagan rituals are practiced, brainwaves brandishing death, neurosyphilis committing this. Eating away your melanin, now there's nothing left. Shelter your mind from low frequency electromagnetics, absorbently strong psycho-cybernetics, meaning thought technosciences, appliances and their companies making bleeps. What are their orders? Flocking the masses like sheep, the silent tones are the herders. I've held my destiny in my 2 hands, and I am the shape that I have made. I have suffered and loved. I have walked through fire and did not burn. I have been blown by wind and did not fall. I've walked the lone road and kept on my journey meeting many travelers. I have lost and found myself in every rock, field, and tree. I know what I am, and what I imagine I create. I know shadow and light. I am a thought that came to pass. Long believed I live forever. I am words repeated often. I am a happy man. I am a blessed man. I am a perfecting man. I am a thankful man. Of peace, poetry, dream. I am a well-felt man. A man of dancing, beloved of gods. In a moment of silence, when desire and will are stilled, I know the purpose of the gods. My body is nourished by things of the earth, my spirit by things of the heart. I am an old man who has lived long. I am heading home. I am the name of Kemetic. The name of Kemetic. The name of silence. Okay. It's in the family. See, after meeting Logan, I realized how sick these bastards really were. You see, I work at the Mill Valley Cycle Ward as an intern, and I got the pleasure of meeting a great case. This guy Logan was the son of a bitch-ass general. I can't recall his name at the moment. Jim? Doesn't matter. Back to Logan. Now, his father wanted him to follow in his own footsteps, you know, join the army right out of high school, 4 years college, join the same frat. Oh yeah, right, the frat. Yeah, that's where it all began. Now, his father was in the same frat as Bush. They graduated together, got the degrees and all that. You know, fucked each other in the ass, bosom buddies, you know. So he was, of course, initiated right into their society. So he's having a great time, didn't have any classes. Just put on this headset for a couple hours during the day and sleep with them and you'll know a few months' work. About 2-3 days tops, dude, I told him. So graduation came around and he had a job lined up at Pacific Vale, executive office. Company car, bonus, women, cocaine, just name it, laying at the table. But he took another option and one night snuck into his parents' house and, well, didn't get the goal. Seems that his frat brother's brain tapped him, little man snapped on General Jim, and Bush's goal got accomplished. While the victim gets the padded room, well, of course it's all theory. Strictly off the record though, right? Small muscular build, 20 years old, many brainwashers he's killed. Of the highest he was skilled, more than soul, revolutionist, activist, vegetation and extractionist. Squeeze chloroform from his lips, bore fruit from the trees in Jerusalem while twisting his hips. Made a boy hymn. There the ancient sages sang a sacred hymn then, and now his name is Per Ara TVN. Rivers were parting east as shippers went through all the beasts. Tears were removed after dry. The wolf in sheep's clothing waited to be fried. The liars exposed, hearts were mended. True GOLA lay suspended. Resurrected again, bearing gifts overwhelming. Millennium, scapegoated never again. Millennium, listen to my message, you're insane. Millennium. World supremacy, 1 in a million rule the whole population. No more conspiracy, mind control is a high escalation. Time for your weekly checkup and health inspection. Hypodermic, need a quick injection. Now dying in vain sick. The darkness has begun, that which was won. Splitting natural elements, melanin experiments composed of copper-based skin. Numbers 1 through 10, all of them kin. Created for one mission to destroy the real religion, which was hidden by the leaders, wolves in sheep's clothing. Lying naked, reciting pagan scriptures, quoting mystic facilities, hindering dimensions open. Altering realities, this is your life scoping. Driven from your lane, chose to disband and join the glam with glee. Now American, fighting for their destiny. Wake up and see what's under thee. Instrumental mind tricks, putting calm and transmitters through the airwaves. Selecting slaves just for the kicks, so don't speak too loud or rebel. Mental shock, eternal cerebellum cell. 6 feet deep in the earth's crust. Natural order must. Trying to cross the border then became 5%. They were 10 of European descent. Jacking your souls and busting in flows city to city. Fake money makers, slave masons. Using simplicity. Drowning you with the false libations. That's all they need for these weak nations. Man the battle stations. Head for the hills. Grab the weak. The strong teach them skills. Shit could happen tomorrow, my friend. No one knows 2000 is a trend. 1999 even blows in the wind. It isn't the same anymore. Who knows what we're in store for? The basis for my equation to make a presentation, to present an explanation or a translation, if you will, of an ill nation. Populate to its field. Corporate blue suits, chapter 2, recruits. Just doing what the script tells you to do. Cut, try that again. But you gotta add a spin, a full turn. Then and only then can you learn, earn, to win for you and your kin. Eclipse the devil with your counterpart, sun and moon. That's when you start to awaken, then soon become visual. Written in the scriptures became a sacred ritual. Reality isn't what it used to be. Notice this. Look at it all esoterically. Realize that it's not all a fantasy. It's not a fantasy. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The moon eclipsed the sun. Silicon Valley thought it was best, since it was just a test to see if it could be done. The book of 3, open revealing, past, present, future, what will be. The rational mind of beings were mixed with dreams. They called this destiny, destroying reality at the seams. The Druids needs to surface their Lord Matriarch Jesus, so they covered natural light to birth this, and began their illumination, being his only true might. Along with the book's elimination, which told the past of their teachings, and so the sages began their preaching. Shadow-cloaked sages crossed the shore, approaching on air elements, bringing the message that it's all metaphor, crushing religious sacraments, saying our world is to fall. Because there is a cosmic theory, all should heed this call. Druids were struck down with lightning bolts. Some took their words with heed, while others with greed started revolts. And when nature saw their need, gave them title of the deathless slave born, killing those that oppose. And like the sages had sworn, the book was closed.
There are guardians to each plane. Gabriel the Cerebus, Void the Erebus. Dark oil slick ripples in the hue, brought supreme ultimate view. Fetch past the hex, confused with voodoo and possession. Demon dimensions of geometric patterns must fold out to grip schedules like planners. Hung from a jury of elevated energetics, the cold clutch renders. I flip twice inside, delayed bounce. Sound of big bangs of astronauts who mix vodka and tang. Too much defiance. War gods collect occults while my uncle drops ships in the Mexican Gulf. Among those wolves, out is my drifting genes, while your best sponsors follow Mr. Foley.
Per I stay hard like Ogun, accompanied by winning water, add heat to issue our tactical typhoon. Warning is to get in tune before the beast attacks you to consume. Babylon's burning, silently killing with toxic fumes. But I don't come to prophesy this country doom. It's evident, preaching is irrelevant. Revolution isn't helping if you ain't living it. 190% we giving it. Step by step we come to enlighten with the shining light of Kemetic, crashing temples and destroying all dark sects.
This prophecy gotta be. I crack tomes bringing forth light, predicting fight, like clashing of the planets to yield the next Earth, where the good and evil once again play out their work. Just like the years you experience, let your ears get blunted by ignorance. Well, these words to you of minor significance when connected with the elements I roll with. Fire, wind, and steel break down exactly what's real. Infidels that didn't feel them are chasing at their heels of false science and numbers with no meaning. I'm busting, thrusting, diving through what they're applying, singeing vocal tones when you're lying. I'm judgment like my aunt Asar, Tehuti, and Anubis. But if you knowledge then you would have already knew this.